and enjoyment. Puerto Rico is a unique combination of experiences and attractions, enhanced by a history that spans 500 years of Taino Indian, African, and Spanish heritage. As the Commonwealth of the United States, Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens. English is widely spoken. The U.S. dollar is the official currency, and no passport is required for U.S. citizens visiting Puerto Rico. In practical terms, visiting the island is like vacationing in any other U.S. state. Convenient, accessible, and safe. But with way better beaches and the sunny tropical climate, you can't get enough of it.
Puerto Rico is one of the richest artistic, cultural, and historical heritages. Their culture has been greatly influenced by its history. With the blend of Taino Indians, Spanish, and African cultures comes a melting pot of people and traditions. From our interview, we learned that Puerto Ricans live in very laid-back small towns, and most people just have small businesses with part-time jobs. Bigger cities such as the capital, San Juan, people work long hours and are very competitive. One of Puerto Rico's notable exports is its music, which is probably the predominant Caribbean music heard in the U.S. The major type of music that comes from Puerto Rico is salsa, also known as the rhythm of the islands. It draws heavily from the musical roots of the Cuban and African Caribbean experience. Both Spanish and English are the official languages of Puerto Rico, but Spanish is without a doubt the dominant language. The Puerto Rico culture is very colorful, consisting of several unique characteristics that distinguish their culture from any others. Puerto Rico's culture and history can be a driving factor for tourists looking for their next vacation destination.
Puerto Rico tourism also has great impact on the economy. In terms of GDP, the direct contribution was $2.5 billion US. The total contribution was $7.1 million US. For employment, tourism directly contributed to 19,000 jobs. Its total contribution was 61,500 jobs. Visitor exports total contribution was $4.2 million US. The total contribution of travel and tourism investments accounted for $1.5 million US.
Hurricane Maria was the strongest storm to hit Puerto Rico in 89 years. Massive rains brought catastrophic flooding, washing out bridges and inundating entire neighborhoods. The island's infrastructure, already shaky after years of neglect, was devastated. The result was the longest major power outage in U.S. history, and many communities on the island were left without running water for months. Toilets couldn't flush, there was no water for showers, baths, or washing clothes. Thousands of families lost their homes, and blue tarps are still covering thousands of homes, especially in the Central Mountains. The hurricane did not only destroy buildings and homes, but it also destroyed the beautiful rainforest where many people would go to visit. There are much fewer jobs after the hurricane damaged a lot of businesses. Many people had to leave Puerto Rico to find new opportunities. Puerto Ricans are very welcoming to tourists because they want to share the beauty and culture of their country. The tourism industry is committed to continue sharing the beauty of Puerto Rico and providing excellent service to visitors. Tourism certainly took a big hit the first months after Hurricane Maria, but hotels, communities, and organizations have been hard at work restoring tourist areas in order to continue offering guests fantastic experiences. The main travel destinations for tourists include 3 major beaches, the rainforest, and the San Cristobal Fort in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Dorado Beach is located along the northern coastline of Puerto Rico and is known for its beautiful, relaxing beach, seaside championship golf courses, water sports, and the world-class aquatic water park. Dorado Beach is about a 40-minute drive from the airport, so it is fairly accessible for visitors as well as locals. The north coast of Rincon has some of the best surfing waves in the world when the currents collide from October till April. Surfing made Rincon famous, but it has become a major resort destination year-round. Winter is high season for surfers, whale watching, and escaping the cold northern winters. The south coast of Rincon has become one of the most beautiful calm water beaches on its Caribbean side, perfect for swimming or stand-up paddleboarding, one of the fastest growing sports in the world.
Puerto Rico's rich history, culture, and beautiful beaches makes the island the perfect vacation spot. However, as the island struggles to recover from the effects of Hurricane Maria, tourism plays an even larger role than ever before in boosting the local economy and providing jobs and revenue to many families. Because of this, we want to look at marketing travel and tourism to Puerto Rico in the United States, and we'll look at how to do so through the Business Model Campus. To begin, we can look at customer segments. We will look to target and create value with high, middle to upper class families and adults with disposable income who can afford to travel and experience Puerto Rico's culture and history. We will also look at marketing to college students who are looking for the perfect spring break destination. Next, we can look at customer relationships. We will need to establish relationships with customers who are interested in travel and keep them informed and aware of the high-quality travel destinations available. We will update our business model to primarily focus on social media channels to gain popularity among college audiences, as 88% of those aged 18 to 29 years old use some form of social media. For the older segment of our customers, we will primarily target television ads, as those 50 and above are the most consistent viewers of TV. Our value propositions to our consumers include high-quality beaches, no passport is needed to visit the island, and the main form of currency is the US dollar, making travel easy and simple, and there are many opportunities for adventure. Some of the key activities for our business model will include driving awareness for the opportunities available in Puerto Rico, as well as how tourism helps boost the Puerto Rican economy as it recovers from the hurricane. Through this, we would need to control the marketing activities of the business model. Some of the key partners that we will need to make this plan successful include developing partnerships with travel agencies and college spring break travel organizations to drive awareness for the opportunities Puerto Rico offers among the resources consumers are already going to for travel planning. We will also need to develop a partnership with Puerto Rico's established Department for Tourism, as they can provide valuable information about the island and work with us to drive traffic into Puerto Rico. Key resources for our value propositions require resources and the rights to market these opportunities, as well as human capital capable of working with those in the U.S. interested in traveling to Puerto Rico. Revenue streams from our business model will include receiving a portion of revenue gained from travel to Puerto Rico, as well as from advertising expenses. We will work to find a cost-effective trip for tourists while maximizing the benefit to the Puerto Rican economy. This plan will require us to spend the most money on marketing materials in the United States while focusing on a value-driven proposition for our customers. As there are many fixed costs associated with travel to any location, we are focusing on creating the best value while traveling to Puerto Rico. We will also need to spend time and money to ensure Puerto Rican beaches are kept clean and beautiful for when customers decide to make a trip to Puerto Rico.